What is going on, my Houston Texans family? We are going to talk about another Houston Texans player that has been balling out during OTAs and mandatory minicamp, and that is second-year offensive lineman Drew Scruggs. Now, if you remember, the Houston Texans traded up for him last year in the second round. Didn't see him for the first 8 to 9 weeks of the season, but when he was healthy, Drew Scruggs was a pivotal part in the Houston Texans playoff push. With that being said, we have an article here from Texans Wire written by Cole Thompson. We get to hear from head coach D'Amico Ryans. This is the 713 Houston Sportcast, and my name is Ruben Calvillo. If you want to be a part of my Houston Texans Discord, let me know in the comments down below, and I will personally send you guys the invites. And ladies and gentlemen, just thank you all so much for watching today's episode. You see here, Texans offensive lineman Drew Scruggs looks great heading into year two. This is from the Texans Wire, and it was written by our guy, Cole Thompson. Starting a game in the NFL is already an accomplishment for Houston Texans offensive lineman Drew Scruggs. 4 years ago, Scruggs, last year's second-round pick out of Penn State, fractured his L3 vertebrae and suffered a concussion in a car wreck just before the start of spring drills. He was in a back brace for 8 months and missed the entire 2019 season. Injuries derailed the start to his NFL career, but it didn't define his rookie season. Once healthy, Houston plugged him in the left guard spot as it looked to clinch its first division title in 4 years. It's year two for Scruggs. He's back taking reps at his natural center position. He's fully recovered from a lingering hamstring injury and is ready to break out. First of all, happy to hear that he is 100% ready to go. This was one of the reasons why I loved Drew Scruggs when we drafted him. Just he had to learn how to walk again after breaking his back. So for him to do that and play well, I think he won an award for best center slash guard. I think Drew Scruggs, and I've been saying this for months now, I think Drew Scruggs is going to be a captain for this Houston Texans team sooner rather than later. He's worked tirelessly in agility drills and the weight room this offseason, and the result have shown up during the early stages of OTAs. Juice is looking great, Texans coach D'Amico Ryans said. He's been here for most of the offseason. Even before we started our offseason program, Juice was here working out with our strength staff. You can see right the growth. You can see he's a little stronger, looks better. I'm encouraged where Juice is right now. What did I just say a couple of minutes ago? I think he is going to be a captain, and these are captain things. He is still very young, ladies and gentlemen, man. The future is so bright for Drew Scruggs. That was a low point for the Prince State product. The rest of the season was met with highs. He recorded one penalty and 389 snaps and one sack. His game against the Browns in the playoffs, 22 pass blocking snaps, 0 sacks allowed, 0 pressures allowed. I mean, just a brick wall. The Texans have options at left guard and center. Scruggs is the hopeful starting center, but he could be in competition with fellow second-year offensive lineman Jared Patterson, who we drafted later in the 5th or 6th round last year. He spent time at both center slash guard and played well for you. There were a lot of people wondering what the starting offensive line is going to look at. I think it's Laremy Tunsil, Kenyon Green, Drew Scruggs, Shaq Mason, Titus Howard. A lot of fans have already given up on Kenyon Green, so they are saying Laremy Tunsil, either Juice or Jared Patterson at left guard, and whoever does not win that battle moves to the center spot, then Shaq Mason and Titus Howard. I am not giving up on Kenyon Green whatsoever. Houston also is hopeful to see improved numbers from former first-round pick Kenyon Green. The two-time All-American from Texas A&M missed the entire 23 season with a shoulder injury suffered in the preseason final against the New Orleans Saints. Now we get to hear some on Kenyon Green. Since being placed on the IR, Green's bettered his work regimen to help monitor his weight. At the start of OTAs last month, he looked leaner and more agile working in and out of snaps. Should Green struggle, Patterson and Scruggs could compete for left guard reps. Both saw action there last season, with Michael Dieter starting at center. I do not want to see Michael Dieter no more in this Houston Texan offensive line. I hope he is doing good wherever he is at. Houston's options up the middle are promising, but it's only prosperous if it translates to game day. D'Amico Ryan said second-year center Juice Scruggs looks great, strong, and quick, and has been working steadily throughout a consistent offseason. So far, Scruggs might have the advantage to secure one of the two open spots before training camp opens this month. No, I think Juice Scruggs is going to be your starting center. I don't think the Texans are giving up on Kenyon Green. He was a first-round pick, ladies and gentlemen, coming out of A&M, was regarded as one of the best run-blocking guards of the class. Year two sophomore slumps are real, ladies and gentlemen. We saw it with Kenyon Green. We saw it with Damian Pierce. We saw it with Jalen Petrie. We saw it with Jeremy Pena. That's why some fans are concerned about our year two guys, C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson Jr., Tank Dell, Juice Scruggs. But I believe in this coaching staff. I believe the work that these players are doing is going to benefit them for this upcoming season. Guys, I think this offensive line is going to be a great unit for this team. And if healthy, we get to see the full potential of this Houston Texans offense because we did not get to see that last year. For more Houston Texans content, you guys know what to do. Feel free and follow me for more. Let me know what you guys think about the Juice Scruggs and Kenyon Green update. And guys, do me a favor. Have a very blessed day.